Previously last week on Kostchtchie, Kaylin saved everybody, but before that I'm going to recap things previously last week. Down beneath the pit of Shumrath, the heroes found a swamp of blood scabbing over the holy, bleeding citadel. Making their way down into the maze of tunnels, the heroes split up, gang. Got jumped, met back up, split up again, and finally reunited at an enormous brass door, which only Quincy could open. Chosen one! I'm coming!
Not Quincy.
Chosen one! I'm coming! Brilliant, powerful lights spilled out, vaporizing the enemy demons, and found themselves within reach of Zerial's sword, when LuLu jumped out of nowhere and sucked you all into her memories. Bitch. Smoke fills the air with death. Through the chaos, you hear laughter, and focusing, you see the Gnoll Lord approach. Heavy gore coating thick armored fur, three-headed flail being dragged behind him, and a grin framed by his distended jaw, red eyes that look at you all.
Alrighty. Let's crack some skulls.
Kaylin steps forward between your party and the approaching Gnoll God and his demon horde with the words of power on her lips. You all watch as a wave of blackness sucks in the demons into a mountain of twisted bodies. Villagers, livestock, and demons are torn apart and compressed into nothing. You watch the demon lord Yeenoghu resist, digging into the ground with his teeth, before being dragged into and enveloped by the black mass of gore. A second passes, and then an eruption of dark energy creates a pillar of shadow extending infinitely into the sky. Not one, but two figures emerge from the liquid death. Gruesome, the Gnoll Lord steps forward, preceded by another, the Horned King, Prince of Beasts, Baphomet. The great black-furred minotaur turns his hateful eyes upon you and begins to charge.
Alrighty. I'm assuming you want us to roll some initiative here.
Yeah, let's get some initiative going, por favor.
Hell yeah. Finally.
Oh, jeez.
And this buddy friend here is going to start making his way towards y'all at a gallop. I'll also need, how much damage did your black hole of death do?
It did 25 force damage.
25 force to, I'm assuming, both these dudes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see.
Anybody in a 20-foot radius.
Meow. Meow. Okay. I need to roll up their initiative.
God. I'm going like tomorrow based on what everyone rolled compared to me.
Yeah.
Galen, it looks like you're at top of the initiative order.
Alright. I'm going to pull out the scroll that I prepared upon finishing our long rest, step up next to Quincy and mutter a few words, and as I tap his shoulder, he's enveloped with energy. Choose an element, Quincy.
Lightning? Is that an element? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You now, for one turn, can shoot lightning dragon's breath.
Oh.
It is an action to read a scroll. I believe. I believe that's the end of my turn.
Whoa, you're gonna read a scroll? What's that do?
It allowed me to cast Dragon's Breath on Quincy.
And he gets lightning.
Yep. It
Resistance
is
or immunity?
15-foot cone dex save that does 3d6 damage when he decides to use it.
Love it. All right, sounds good. Asclepius, you're up.
Oh no. That thing is definitely hostile, right?
The black-furred minotaur coated in blood and guts? He might be.
Oh wow, that's wild. Never would have known. Alright. Uno momento, compadre. So Slippy's gonna walk up and start casting a spell. And you hear like a bunch of buzzing sounds off in the distance where they like come closer and form like a swarm of bugs that he then uses to attack the thing. Not sure why it's actually no, I haven't attacked this. Not sure why it's not a lot, but can he make like a DC 18? One moment, I have to figure out what that is.
Yes, you can. Is it going to hit both the Prince
Con
of
save.
Bees? Oh, okay, con save. Is it going to hit both of them or just one?
The 20-foot.
All right,
Well,
hits
actually-
both of them.
Okay, so yeah, con saves.
A 9, that's not good.
So let me roll up this.
So that one is going to be a 17 on Baphomet. And also a +8 on Yeenoghu, so that will be a... Well, that's a little bit better. 25 on Yeenoghu's save.
Alright, so they both take 12 piercing damage.
The first one only rolled a 17 on the con save. Was that under?
Oh, that's under. He takes the full 24.
Got it, alright.
I don't know why my spell wasn't working properly, so I had to do this manually.
Take that spell.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Understood. Quincy, you see some spells getting let loose. What are you doing?
Well, does the Dragon's Breath cost an action, or is it just one attack?
It uses an action.
Well, I'm gonna charge him, and I'm going
Hell
to use a
yes.
lightning breath on him. You
Hell
use a lightning
yes.
breath on him? Yeah.
I'll say that catches both of them.
Yeah, if they're large enough, it should.
Let's see.
The sight of a raging barbarian charging you, spewing lightning from his mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
Like it's suitably metal based on the situation.
So metal, bro.
Okay, so what do I roll? They need to make a DC. What now?
It's a dex save.
Dex save. Yeah, both of these are huge fiends.
What's the dex save, though?
It's based off my spell DC.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Doesn't look good for Baphomet, but... Baphomet? Dex is +3 on Yeenoghu, so that's 22 for Yeenoghu, and +2 and 8 for Baphomet.
Baphomet fails. Yeenoghu passes. Barely.
Alright, roll some damage for me.
They take half damage, and it's 3d6.
Yeah.
5 sandwiching that 1 there. Alright, I get it.
And I'm gonna enter my rage. Yeah.
Raging, sounds good.
And that's the end of my turn.
Understood. With that, it comes to Baphomet's turn. He continues to charge right through your approach. I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw as well as... Yep. He's going to charge in a straight line through Kalen and also through Quincy.
You have to use up more of his movement. You moving through the insects is difficult terrain.
Is that going to have my movement?
Yes.
Will I be able to make it to Kalen?
I think it's huge creatures. They can ignore difficult terrain, depending.
Yeah, and you're within range. We'll say he has a tough time, but he does able to smear the bugs like a windshield and charge right through you guys. I will put him right about there. I will need a strength saving throw from Kalen as well. Quincy, you find yourself... Yeah, you find yourself pushed back by this fiend's massive horns. You are going to be pushed 10 feet this way. Take a little bit of damage. Yeah, and Kalen, you find yourself run over by this awful beast before he crashes into the statue of Zariel as well. Push you 10 feet this way.
Oof. I'm not very strong.
Kalen and Quincy, you both find yourselves knocked back and prone.
Did they take any damage?
Oh, yes. Extra damage from the charge.
Okay, I was trying to plan out what I want to do, so... Then 30 feet, okay.
They're gonna hit you guys. Plus 17 to hit. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this son of a bitch?
That's what ancient dragons have too, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm rolling low though. 14. Quincy, you take 14 damage as this bull minotaur launches you 10 feet backward, and then you take another 22 damage as he tramples you a little bit.
14 and 22.
Correct, 36 total. Rolling them ones. Oh my god. It's one.
Whoa!
Not happy. Kalen, you take 15 damage as well as 4 trampling damage.
Well, all that temp HP I got is gone.
Dolos, you find yourselves, your friends are being rammed by this horrible bull minotaur thing.
Oh no.
No. It's terrible. I'm again.
So sad. Alrighty.
Oh shit, it's tiger time.
Of course. Good old tigers. Nothing beats that.
I've been watching a lot of nature documentaries. Tigers are so scary.
Absolutely. And they can swim.
Tigers have false ears on the back, false eyes on the back of their ears to scare off predators. And I'm more terrified of whatever a tiger considers a predator.
I actually saw those little white dots and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're to scare off predators, and I'm terrified of that thought.
What hunts tigers?
Something I
Humans.
don't want to meet. Humans can tell the difference between false and real eyes.
I
Pretty sure,
forgot that I
most
left
of the time.
time. Forgot. Dolos had 2 of the extra attacks. So the 3.
Oh god.
So let's get this party started, shall we?
Let's get it started and high. Woohoo!
First round attacks for Tiger 1. Second
God.
round
Oh god.
for Tiger 2. Third round of attacks for Tiger 3. Alrighty, let's do some math.
I'll go ahead and add them up for you. This Baphomet
Tell
test.
me what would hit. I can do that.
Okay, the 26 hits, both the 31s hit, and I guess that is
But just
those
what's his
crits.
AC?
Oh, you know what? His AC is 22, and you do have advantage right now because he's completely surrounded.
Oh, well, that makes this so much easier. Huh.
I'm
Hold
scared.
up.
Well, I already rolled it advantage, so
7 plus 3. This is all magical damage, by the way, Wiki, so even if he's resistant, doesn't matter. Plus 7. 7 plus 7 plus 6 3 plus.
He's
7.
immune to poison, bludgeoning, and piercing damage. That's non-magical.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Because this is none of that.
Yep, yeah, this is all getting through, this son of a bitch.
8 plus 5, 6, 16, 10 plus 11,
God damn.
7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 15. Oh, we're getting pretty high in the damage, Lookie.
I'm scared.
155, Matt, is your damage.
Gee, bust. I think that's the most damage I've taken on one turn. I've got it.
Cool, yeah. How's he looking?
He is hurt as hell.
He should be. That's what he gets for trying to mess with my traveling group, I guess.
Damn straight, you all see a tornado of tigers rip into this demon god.
And one of those attacks missed, Wookie. You got lucky. You didn't take the extra 22.
I can't take that much damage on one turn.
Yes. Alright, that's his turn.
Dolos, good god. Oh, with that is Yeenoghu's turn. Jesus. Yeenoghu positions himself directly between you, Quincy, and you, Asclepius.
Oh no.
Yep, you're just gonna start biting.
As soon as he goes to make an attack, I'm going to use my reaction to just be like, we'll deal with you in a moment, and then temporal shunt him. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! He has very high wisdom. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he's got +7 to wisdom somehow. That's 18.
Does not pass.
What? He is going to use a legendary resistance as he feels himself pulled out of this dimension. He digs into the ground. He's not going anywhere.
Alright. At least we're burning him.
Jump, 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 jump.
I tried.
That was a good try. That would have been really useful. I remember that happening to a certain white dragon, and she didn't use her legendary resistance and then proceeded to get thoroughly screwed over. But yeah, he's just going to start swinging that flail around. First one's coming in on you, Quincy.
Oh boy.
It's a 21 hit.
Give me 1 second. Oh, I chose tail. I chose tail for my amazing power. Which means 7 plus 17. How much was it?
21 to your 24, that'll miss.
Yeah, that misses, yeah.
Squints a little bit harder, puts on his reading glass, and takes another swipe with his flail. That is going to be a 23?
I think I get this I get a reaction every time. Let me check before I do this.
You only get one reaction per turn.
One reaction, alright. I'm gonna say that one hits, yeah. Yeah.
Roll a d6 for me, which is actually a d3.
Roll 1d3 or 1d6.
Please. A 3. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
The 3 flails smash into your skull. You are confused, sir. Disoriented by this beating.
Uh-oh.
Wonderful.
Then turning to Asclepius, he's gonna take a swipe. 32 hit. All right, you will take 19 damage. Asclepius, you'll take 19 piercing damage as well, and I need you to roll a d3 for me as well, please.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
If I rolled a 6 plus 9,
What?
that would be 15 damage total, and then you are confused.
What kind of damage was it?
It is piercing damage as well.
I have resistance to that because I'm raging.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's bludgeoning damage, which I believe you still have resistance to.
Yes.
So
Okay.
half of 15 rounded down for 7 damage, please.
All right.
Shield?
Fuck off.
I don't think he's gonna hit you then.
No, it works after I get hit, so I have to get hit. I'm still taking the 19, but you can't hit me from this point on.
Okay, that's a good thing, because I'm gonna start whipping out some legendary actions on you, which are kind of scary.
The point of it is to trigger as you're being attacked. So
That's what
would
I
it
thought
give you
shield was too. I
more
thought
than
you...
32-8.
Yeah, it's a reaction like the tail swipe that I used.
Yeah. So like you're getting hit, you trigger your reaction, which is like goes up in front of the attack. So I believe this would prevent... Well, I
Well, it
am...
depends on how much the +5 gives to AC.
Yeah, how much is a wizard's AC here?
I would have 20.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that still hits you. But yeah, your
Yeah.
AC stays up?
Until the
Until my
End of
next
the-
turn.
Until the next turn.
Got it. That's good because there are some legendary attacks coming in on you right now. But let me take that. Okay, so 10 plus the 9, so 19 damage. And then I rolled a 2 on the D3, which means I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, Asclepius.
Oh no. I'm so scared.
Wow. No problem. You are not paralyzed and thrown asunder.
Am I thrown or?
I saw a saving throw, and I thought it meant that he threw you. No, you are not thrown. You would have been paralyzed from that failed Constitution save, but you passed it no problem.
Flippy's too strong.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait until then. Clementine, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna attempt to troll the hell out of these 2 demon gods.
Oh god.
So I'm going to attempt to cast Scatter.
Oh god.
So they need to make a Wisdom saving throw. Of 21.
I think one's gonna make it. Let's see what Baphomet has got on wisdom. You said I don't think he's very. Oh, he's got +7. Nope, that's 18.
Okay, so the one who fails will be teleported 120 feet this way.
That's so mean.
Did he go through the square? Because if he did, he has to make the save.
He did go through the square.
All right.
No, he's just teleported. He doesn't like walk or anything. He just vanishes.
Yeah. Not the same.
All right, yeah, he's off the map though.
Yeah, I'll start just like skipping and whistling over here, and as I do, he just move to here. So that's my action for that. And then bonus action, I am going to use Mass Healing Word at 3rd level. Here. So, let me just double check. Yeah, everyone heals for 14 hit points.
All right,
And
everyone.
that'll be my turn.
Y'all feel a little bit better. Patched up. 14 hit points. Take them if you need them. And I think you're going to need them.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you hear the terrible laugh of Yeenoghu, and the hideous hyena throws his flail aside and then begins to chomp down on all of you.
Jump, 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 jump. Bite attack.
Does a 26 hit you, Kalen?
Yeah.
Does 20 hit Dolos?
It meets.
An 18 is going to miss you because of the shield. Nice cast. And then Clementine. 26? I think that misses
That
you.
is my AC.
Oh,
so
that's
it
so
hits.
lucky.
It exactly matches, and I didn't pick up shield. I actually could have picked up shield, but I didn't.
Oof.
So yeah, I'm taking the DiMaggio.
16 damage to you, Quincy.
Oh, what was it? What hit me? What?
Yeenoghu is using a legendary action called Savage, where he bites everyone around him within 10 feet.
Kalen is not within 10 feet.
No, what did he roll?
Oh, I meant Clementine. He rolled a 27 to hit you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a plus 16. He rolled an 11.
How much damage?
16 damage, and it is piercing because it is a bite. Yum yum.
So 8.
Yeah, it's half down to 8.
All right.
Only 10 damage to Dolos. And then it is going to be 11 damage to Clementine.
Okay, so heavy armor master down by 3 for 8.
Well played, everyone. That's going to bring it back to the top of the initiative order. Kalen.
All right. No. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Blight.
Oh, God.
He needs to make, Yeenoghu needs to make a Constitution save.
He's gonna get it.
That's a 25 to save.
And then saves. But he still takes
God, that's a lot.
18
Got it.
necrotic damage.
All right, I got the damage on him.
That's my turn.
No movement, you staying put?
Yep. I'm a good distance away.
Right, I'm safe over here. This is nice. I'll stay behind the statue of Zariel. Good luck, everyone. Asclepius, you're up.
Oh no. What's his dex like?
You look at this bipedal hyena with the giant gritting jaws of teeth. It seems like he seems more strong than he is dexterous.
Alright. Does he seem wise?
Surprisingly intelligent eyes.
God damn it.
You don't rise to the top of the demon abyss for not having a little bit of sense.
Already. She's gonna look dead in this thing's eyes and start casting a spell. Gonna need a wisdom save.
I have 14?
Oh, that's not enough. That's too bad.
No!
Let me roll up this damage, buckaroo.
I'm scared.
24 psychic damage as he feels his fears become manifested in his psyche. It's just, he's trembling in his boots, my boy.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, dear.
That'll be Slippy too. He can make wisdom saves on his turns to stop it, but until then.
He continues taking that damage every turn?
Oh, let me actually read up on that. At the end of the target's turn, the target must succeed on it. So yeah, you have to succeed on the save before it stops.
Oh, good. All right.
Yep,
Well,
right.
got a whiz note save. Okay. Yep. Burga. Oh, man. Quincy, you're up, man.
So listen, you know what's really fun?
Was
More
fun.
character tokens on the board. Yeah, that's real fun.
Oh god, no.
Anything
He's
but
gonna
that.
reach into his bag and pull out a brass horn. A quite hefty and large brass horn.
Bro, is that the Horn of Valhalla?
Yo, you bet it is.
Oh no!
Action
Come on,
economy.
max rolls. Max rolls, come on.
See what
The
I rolled?
DM's
It
worst
brings-
nightmare. Like 20.
Oh god, no.
Some minutes.
Stuff, I mean. Okay.
This is how you win. Action economy.
Oh, you monster.
Oh, that's what I should have done. I should just be raising dead this whole time. Keep adding tokens to the board.
I'll help you dead.
That's gonna be 15 berserkers.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Oh my
what
god,
a roll.
you did roll max.
You got
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
the dice cards are in his favor.
I don't even know what berserker stats are. They could be dog shit.
They're
They kind of are, but
like-
Zerg rush.
But it's a bunch more bodies to throw at him, so.
Zerg rush. This guy.
those berserkers has 15 hit points though.
Oh my god, you guys are so mean.
They also have like
Listen,
+3 slashing for their great. So it's a regular great X attack, but it's 15.
Jesus.
see, well, what I want him to do is all surround him, and then hit him, and then not stop.
Why there's so many? God.
This is amazing.
Sounds like a plan. All right, I'm gonna need. Would that be 15 separate attack rolls on this demon god?
Do they have multi-attack?
no.
Oh,
They're like CR2, so
Yeah.
you just get a lot of them.
see, there's a many of them. Yes. Oh, Zerg rush. It's an old gaming strategy. Oh. Well, what?
So, do they have advantage to hit?
Oh yeah, they got advantage.
So he's got to roll 30 d20 to see if which one of them hit.
That's so many dice. You cannot do that in real life very easily.
I guess it depends on how many dice you own.
That's true.
I know some people who would love
Yeah.
to roll 30 d20.
That would be a good time.
I knew this one guy who rolled meteor damage or whatever it was, 40d6,
Hmm.
and he used to look back which was fun.
Yeah.
So 30, or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 30 d20. Take the ones over 22. It looks like this guy's got plus 5 to hit. Yeah, plus 5 to hit.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh my goodness, yes. And the damage is 1d12 plus 3 slashing, which is nothing to sneeze at.
2 nat 20s.
Let's just hope
Yeah, I'm
this
bad
guy
at
doesn't have immunity to non-magic attacks like the other one did.
He probably does.
You said over 22, so they have to roll 19 or 20, right?
5, so it'd mean...
Oh, 8.
Yeah,
18.
9, 20.
Am I doing what? God, I hate math.
The 17 would hit, wait, nope. Yeenoghu actually
An
has an
18.
AC of 20, I'm sorry. So a 15 would hit.
Oh.
Anything 15 and up.
So it looks like 1, 2,
6, 7, 8,
6.
10 would hit, I believe.
So that's going to be 10 d12, and the modifier on that is a plus 3.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a plus 30 to whatever you add up here.
98 damage.
So just to make this easier, I'm counting these attacks as magical because, you know, your guys are high enough level to summon magical hitting guys.
I mean, they're ghosts at this point, so I guess they are magic.
Ooh. Yeah, and I don't
That's
want
a
to
lot
deal
of
with the
damage.
advantage, so I'm just counting the attacks as magical.
It's basically just that scene from Lord of the Rings where all the ghosts come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Swarm all over him.
Oh.
Sound or
Bro,
brass.
this is my new favorite magical item.
Ghosts. Yeah, they last for like a couple
For an
turns.
hour until they hit 0 hit points.
Yeah, okay.
I think there's one more upgraded than that too that gives you even more.
There, well, yes, the
Yeah.
brass. I think there's a legendary one that gives D10s.
Yeah. But wait, I'm confused. What does that do? I forgot what confused does.
Confusion spell.
Might not be able to do that.
Spell results the twisted creature's mind, spawning delusions. Huh. Alright, well, go ahead and roll a d10 for me. And we'll say you're able to get this scroll, this spell off before the effects of confusion take effect.
Oh.
A 3. So you freeze up, you lock up, paralyzed. You do not move or take further actions this turn.
Oh, wonderful. That's where I'm going to end my turn.
Quincy, you, as you lock up, you see Yeenoghu turn over to you and whip his flail in your direction. I need you to make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
You are paralyzed as shit.
I rolled it in that on one of those.
Well, you save. He tries to swat you away. However, you will take... Wait, well, hold on. 7, 16. Does 23 hit you?
Considering I'm paralyzed and can't whip my tail, I'm going to say yes.
Gotcha. Man, I'm rolling low. Yeah, go ahead and take 11 damage, halved down to 5.
Wonderful.
Baphomet will start jogging back to join the fray. Movement speed of 40. He's almost able to get back within range using the dash action.
Oh, just wait.
Do it again.
No!
That would be funny.
I actually can. I got an item that will let me do it again.
It's like, just got back.
It's like, what up, guys?
So like this, you get to the top of the stairs and just falls back down.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to send them 120 feet up into the air, but it specifically says I have to set them. It has to be on the ground.
Oh, get some fall damage in there too, huh? Jeez, you
120
guys.
feet in the ground?
It has. It says the
Climb up?
space must be on the ground or on a floor, so I can't send them. I can't use it to like deal damage, unfortunately. But
You're breaking up a little bit there, Kalen. Or Quincy, I'm sorry. Quincy, you're breaking up a little there.
Oh, no, never mind. It was stupid anyway.
Oh, all right. So, Baphomet uses one of his legendary actions to charge forward directly to you, Quincy, and he's gonna try and gore you on his horrible horns. Say it's gonna hit 5 of these guys, and then you as well, Quincy. You can't quite get to Dolos.
Wow.
Now I'm rolling high, hell yeah. But that last one was going to come in on Quincy. That would be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
26 to hit.
so Quincy, you keeping track of all these berserkers' health individually?
Like, no, I'm not even sure what their max health is. I'm looking up their stat block right now.
I got it right here for you. Their hit points are 67. Their
quite
AC
a
is
bit.
13.
Hmm. Good meat shield.
Yeah.
So Quincy, this thing actually gets to you through a pile and just a wave of bodies being thrown up into the air. And then you feel the horns pierce into you for 19. Piercing, half down to 8. As well as an additional 14, half down to 7 trampling damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Still at disadvantage, or
You are still paralyzed. So yes. You are thrown 10 feet this way on top of this house.
oh boy.
Yeet.
Yeeted. That is gonna be the end of Baphomet's turn. Dolos, you're up.
Alrighty. We're trying to finish this guy off anyway.
Oh no, not him!
Oh yes, it's your boy, Dolos, back at it again with the lightning tigers.
That's just intimidating to watch. Just fill up your
Yeah.
block.
It's a lot of math.
Alright, let me whip out the calculator. You said his AC was 22, right?
Are you attacking Yeenoghu or are you attacking Baphomet? Baphomet is this Minotaur guy over here.
Minotaur guy.
Baphomet has a slightly higher AC of 22.
Alrighty.
Hey.
I'm gonna start adding then.
Wait a minute. I think they all hit him.
Not all of them, though.
It's like 2 of them.
6 hit by the looks of it.
If it's over 65 damage, you get to kill him.
Oh, well, it's already 83. I haven't even finished doing the math yet. I didn't even get to the crit.
Save you a little time. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, just rip him to shreds in the most foul and gory way possible.
You guys
Just
see
nothing
it.
but tight biting off his flesh.
And you guys see this. So we thought he was badass. This demon strutting in here, charging in, and you just see him torn to shreds. An arm is pulled off. One tiger goes for the throat and decapitates him. He's bleeding out horribly and dying.
As he should be.
So much for Master of Beast. You just got ripped apart by tigers.
They're gonna, like, eat on him for a bit.
Yum, 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 yum. Well,
And that's Dolos' turn.
the end over him. Back over a Yeenoghu. Not looking good, but damn it, if a No Lord doesn't do it, a No Lord does. I'm gonna try and hit Asclepius as a slip. Nah, you wouldn't know that actually.
Ha.
And probably because he saw you cast some healing spells, he'd be most disgusted by that. Dirty, radiant energy. Yeah, you're just gonna be wailed on by this horrible 3-headed flail.
Who, me?
Clementine.
Okay.
A 1.
So that's gonna be a 29 and a 19 to hit.
The 29 hits. The 19 does not.
Go ahead and roll a D3 for me, please.
I'm just gonna roll D6. So I have that right here. So
That'll be a 1.
1.
It's the only one you guys haven't found yet. And it's extra damage! Yay!
Oof.
So it's going to be 18 bludgeoning from the one attack that gets through.
Okay. So I take 3 less.
And then the other 2 heads of the flail find you for an additional 13 bludgeoning.
Okay, let me double check. No, it's just whenever I take damage, so that's still 3 less.
Just 10.
Okie doke. I have taken the damage. I've been
Then
both better and worse, but
See if we can exacerbate your situation a little bit. He'll end his turn, and then he'll dip down his terrible, hunched back, flexing. He's gonna take a chomp at everyone within 10 feet of him.
Does that include the 15 berserkers?
It does!
He didn't.
You
That's a lot.
just wanted to roll some dice, didn't you?
I did! Just see a whirlwind of fur and teeth.
I think he can't. I think he's physically unable to miss the berserkers because of their AC being 13.
Well, they're Vikings. They're not supposed to dodge attacks. Just take them.
Yeah.
And they do. The last two attacks are coming in on Asclepius and Clementine. Clementine? Clementine.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
It's no play. I'm using this character for 2 different campaigns, and both DMs, you and the other person, say it in like interchangeably Clementine and Clementine. So
It's good to know that other DMs are as bad as me. I am setting a low bar.
Well, it is just the English language to say it how you want.
yeah, spell it however you want, pronounce it however you want.
Yeah.
It's
In my
America,
campaign,
God.
I can't even get the NPC names right.
All right. Asclepius does a 18 hit you?
Yeah.
And then I believe a 25 is your AC, right, Clementine?
My AC is 26.
Okay, even just misses you. So
Just
the
barely misses me.
all the berserkers as well as Asclepius will take one bite.
In the chap. That is not a D10. That's a D10.
Asclepius, please take 19 damage from the bite of the Null God.
Flippy's gonna look at this thing with absolute disgust.
Smiles back
The
at you.
berserkers are all gonna. The berserkers are all gonna cheer in unison at their new battle scar.
The teeth marks.
I don't think that's going to kill any of them. So, I'm not actually going to make you keep track. I believe the berserkers will continue to... I think the berserkers will be able to stay up until the end of this fight.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a +9 modifier, and they're getting a lot of damage done to them, but they're not going to be able to get taken out. So we'll just ignore it. Moving forward, Clementine, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna say, you can at least do something useful, and I'm gonna try and cast Innovation on him, so he needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Oh god.
A 5?
Nope. So he will take 28 points of necrotic damage. Which is not that much. However, when the spell deals damage, I regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage the target takes.
You
So I
dirty
heal for-
vampire. I bet you sparkle in the sunlight.
You know what? I probably do.
Damn straight. All right, I've got the note here, and I just made another wisdom saving throw because I forgot to do that for Asclepius's spell, and he failed horribly. He got a 9 on his wisdom saving throw. I believe the damage was 28 on that.
Oh no, I have to re-roll the thingy, so
Please do. Oh God.
die.
He is looking rough. You can tell that the blood all over his fur is caked, and some of it's his now.
And then, bonus action. I'm going to tap my Rod of Absorption on the ground to use up some of its charges to cast a Mass Healing Word. So, I can only choose 6 targets, so the party and 2 berserkers heal for 19.
All right, top everyone off, and then bring back up some of the berserkers.
And that will be my turn.
Galen, back to you.
Alright. Seeing him weak and matted, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to finish him off with another blight.
Ugh. What's up with all these blights?
Constitution save.
What's gonna do it?
At 17?
Nope.
Full 34 damage. Starting to wobble. He looks rough.
Wait, did the healing word cure the confusion or the
No, it's just hit points.
Oh, okay.
I can't
You
reach
are?
you from here anyways.
Oh.
So you're on top of a building, so.
You're no longer confused. You did not move, and you lost 1 turn of action as a result of the confusion spell.
Oh, I didn't do that.
But don't worry, Asclepius' turn is up next. You're coming in right after her.
Don't the berserkers after my turn, or
Yes, the berserkers will act on your turn.
all right?
You don't want
Asclepi-
to roll initiative individually for all of them?
No?
I mean, yeah, sure, let's do that. Yes.
Why
Let's
do you
go
guys
downstairs.
hate me so much? Slippy, you see the demon god there before you, wobbling back and forth. He sees Tweebirds.
Alrighty. Livy's gonna do Primal Savagery. The cantrip. So you can do this one twice, actually. Do a 22 and a 26 hit.
Yes, both of those hit.
So that's that much damage.
35.
35.
35. Thank you, someone who can do math.
I did not mean to put that in.
Acid, by the way.
Acid. I love acid. No resistances or immunities to acid damage.
Too bad.
Oh, that's so much acid. It's like a Diablo, the witch doctor, just raining acid on all of everybody. That was a great season. Anything else, Asclepi? Asclepius?
No. I'm just gonna chill.
Quincy, is your turn. He's barely on his feet.
All the berserkers are gonna start chanting. No matter what language I know, they all start chanting. Just start chanting a violent and guttural chant. Quincy, 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 Quincy. And they're all gonna get up right next to him, practically hugging him, and they're just gonna start hacking him to bits.
It's like a pylon of Pikmin.
And they're all gonna use their what's it called? Reckless. Gives them advantage on all attacks. Be consistent with some moves.
Hey-o.
30. What is it?
30.
D20.
I'm not gonna make you roll this up. He's really looking rough. He's bleeding all over the place. You can tell he's just in a bloodlust of death in his death throes. But he can't escape. The berserkers pile on him and drag him down to the ground. How do you want to do this?
They're just gonna each just chop off limbs as they see fit. Just chop them into little bits.
You guys see him drawn and corner. The berserkers tear his limbs into the four corners of the compass and then start pulling his guts out the entire time. The horrible Knoll god laughing terribly.
I'm gonna say there's at least one of those berserkers that's making his laugh just to insult him further.
In his death throes, he moves up to you, Quincy, and takes one final bite at you. $22 it?
Yes.
Says in his stat block he has this move called Rampage. When Yeenoghu is reduced to a creature... Oh, never mind, he just dies. This is when he kills someone. I have misunderstood this. But yeah, he's just gonna die. You pull him apart, rip his guts out, he's toast.
Thought gods would be stronger. Dust myself off.
All the berserkers are gonna raise their axes and just scream in unison before dissipating.
As they go, the terrible body of Yeenoghu rises back up. Somehow he's still alive, and then... the crackling demon lord shuts his maw and narrows his eyes, gazing up towards the sky as a beam of radiant light pierces the haze. A powerful angel shrieks down from above, followed by a golden-furred mammoth with feathered wings. The angel slashes her sword across Yeenoghu's guts and utters a spell. A portal opens behind the demon lord as the mammoth rams its head into Yeenoghu. The demon lord is sent tumbling through the portal, which quickly closes behind him. Well, it seems like you all have had an exciting day.
You could say that.
It wasn't too tough.
Yeah, it seems like you're a pretty humble one, not too tough, facing off two of the most powerful demon lords of the Abyss. Very impressive.
Quincy's just chilling on the roof. Not entirely sure where he is.
It's clear we brought quite the arsenal to this fight.
Indeed.
And I'm glad you did, heroes. It's this time, now more than ever, we must work together to defeat the evils that terrorize the 9 hells and each level of the material world. Yeenoghu slaughtered those I swore to protect. I can stop him and others like him. I might have to give up everything I stand for, but I could stem the tide of chaos and save many lives from the demonic tortures of the Abyss and the 9 hells. What say you, heroes? Will you aid me in my assault against the forces of evil?
I will.
I mean, getting to kill things is usually always its own reward. But, saying that, I'm sure there's some kind of something you could give us?
And you, hero Asclepius? What say you to my offer?
Livy kind of spacing out.
Oh, okay. And I think Clementine and Quincy answered in the affirmative, correct?
Kaylin answered in the affirmative.
Gotcha. Kaylin and Quincy, and then she turns to you, Clementine, finally. And what of you, sir? What of you, madame?
No restrictions on the how and we choose to go about stemming this tide, correct?
I'm planning to enter to the first lair of the Nine Hells of Avernus itself and take the fight to Asmodeus and Bel.
Very well. Just don't come into me complaining that I'm not showing enough mercy to these demons.
I like your spirit. And she turns forward down the idyllic glen and opens up a massive portal. You see behind her an army arise out of the temple and start marching forward. She flies up on top of the giant mammoth with feathered wings, riding her steed through the portal. The giant procession, the parade, begins to march into hell. Each of you receive the benefits of Charm of Vitality as well as Charm of Restoration. And the scene before you, the idyllic glen, the portal leading deeper into hell, all fades away. You find yourselves back in the Bleeding Citadel at the altar of... Uh-oh. My map disappeared. How'd that happen? Well, you guys remember from last session, right? You guys find yourself in the Bleeding Citadel. There's a sword on a pedestal.
Am I still next to it, or am I moved?
I'll say that there is no one besides LuLu in this room that you guys just emerged from her memories, and you guys are alone besides for the Holophant.
Well, that was certainly something.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be helpful? I guess I'll look at the little elephant.
That was a trial. You were all supposed to be tested in there, and you were found powerful, and you passed.
Does that answer who gets the sword?
I think you have all been found worthy as heroes of Avernus, and I believe that any of you, given the power of Zariel's sword, will use it wisely. And I mean, I hope someday that we could save Zariel from her fall, maybe bring her back to the light, and maybe this sword could help us do it.
Maybe.
You know the sword's effects? Because, as you can I don't know if you were watching the trial, but most of us don't have any use for an actual sword.
It's kind of hard to watch memories inside of you that are being used as a trial to test heroes' virtue, but I mean, I'm assuming you did a good job. And then you could use the
sword.
See, that guy could use a sword. Give it to him.
Can I use identify on the sword?
I did that last week, but nothing happened.
Well, now that we're found worthy, maybe.
Maybe.
I'll go
I guess I'll I'll walk over and I'll pick it up. Do I explode being chaotic evil or anything?
You do not explode. You do feel a presence inside the sword reach out, kind of scan your brain a little bit, and then ignore you.
Okay. Well, here you go, Quincy.
Climbing
Whatever
up
you
the
want.
dais, this atop of which glows the sword of Zariel. Yeah, you hand the sword, tossing it over to Quincy. Also before you is LuLu and the ghostly warrior Yael. The Holophant,
If you ever need that identified, when we take a rest or something, just come to me or Kaylin and we'll get that done for you.
Yeah. What's Quincy's alignment?
Lawful evil.
Hmm. How does the sword react to his touch?
Quincy, you find a consciousness probe into your brain and then also not say anything further to you.
Hmm.
Let me read that really fast. Hang on. That's the art. Ah, here we go. Attunement. The sword allows you to attune to it immediately without having to take a short rest. Do you take the sword, Quincy, do you try and reach out and speak with the presence inside of the sword of Zariel?
Yeah, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, go for it, man. I talk to the voices in my head all the time.
Fun fact, that's what one of my warlocks said when he picked up a hexblade sword. What's the worst that could happen?
As you take the sword and you reach your consciousness into the divine holy weapon, you feel yourself begin to change. You transform into a heavenly idealized version of yourself, blessed with the otherworldly beauty and a touch of the heavens in your heart. Neither magic nor divine intervention can reverse this transformation. Your alignment becomes lawful good and you gain the following traits.
How wonderful.
Oh no, it turned him into a nerd.
Yeah, he's a
Turn
dork.
him into some goody
Something
two-shoes.
tells me that's not what he wanted.
Please increase your charisma score to 20.
Oh,
Jeez.
wonderful.
You can now
One
speak.
whole point.
Dang it. You can now speak, read, and write Celestial.
I
You
could
have-
already do.
You OP. You guys so OP. You now have resistance to necrotic and radiant damage, and as you kind of like roll your shoulders, you sprout a beautiful pair of feathered wings that grants you a flying speed of 90 feet and the ability to hover.
Oh, that one's actually pretty good.
That would have been nice, yeah.
I can go 90 feet now.
Yeah.
You also have these luminous pools of silver coating your eyes now. You have true sight, and you can see in normal and magical darkness.
Mm.
Interesting.
All right, and lastly, I'll need you to roll 1d8 and 3d6s.
Guess you're gonna have to send me this list sometime because, like, I couldn't keep up with that at all.
This is not a problem. I got, it's 1.5 pages on the Sword of Zariel. I know I said I'd post this, but I'm a scrub, so I will post it to you. Ooh, a 1. You just want to kill Zariel. Asclepius, we see you over there in your murder lust.
Absolutely.
You are now guided by a new ideal, Quincy.
Oh.
You feel charity. You will always help those in need.
Oh, I don't like that. Can we, like, not do that?
You
Rewind.
Through your charity, you seek to honor the angel Zariel by destroying fiends and other evildoers wherever you find them.
So a third of our party.
Oh, come on, just only half. Come on, not a third.
So wait, so my tiefling guy, but like a specific kind, but like less specific than he was.
All tiefling except yourself, because now you're angelic tiefling.
My
Also,
last character I played was a tiefling that did that shit. He just hunted fiends.
we can work a little bit with this. This is just the dice rolls. And your flaw? What flaw? You're flawless. Utter perfection.
Oh, wonderful.
I remember everything now. LuLu turns to you all. Her eyes clear for the first time. The lines and the wrinkles on her face look somewhat better. Adil Glen was the last straw. We followed Zariel into Avernus, but the evil proved to be too much for us. Asmodeus appeared and promised Zariel infernal legions to end the blood war. But she had to give up. She had to give the Lord of the Nine Hells her fealty. She accepted and became an archdevil, but not before Yael and I took the sword, hoping it could redeem Zariel one day. I gave up my magic and my memories, and Yael gave up her life to construct this place and to protect the sword. Yael's ghost takes a step forward. You have faced many trials to claim the sword of Zariel. I'm sorry to say you face one more. As the inscription on the dais says, the hero who becomes one with the blade exists no longer.
Back at it again with the Legend of Zelda shrine music.
You guys stormed into this holy site. It's not. I didn't put this here.
What do you mean it exists no more?
The Quincy you knew is gone forever. You must accept the one who
that seems
stands before
pretty
you now.
Pretty fucked up, man. Not gonna lie.
Just erased him from existence.
And
Alright, there's
we
only
created him as an angel.
left in this party. We're gonna have to hold our ground. Don't become a goody two shoes. Just me and you.
You think I wanted this?
You picked up the sword.
Yeah, you're the one that reached out to an angelic sword.
You could have had one of the berserkers do it.
Or I could have taken it. I'm already kind of a good character. Just didn't think I would be able to use it.
Listen,
That's
I'm
the
gonna
only
do the
reason I
most
didn't.
asshole-ish lawful good there is.
Gonna be like a cop. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I get to murder you because you ran a stop sign.
Listen, the laws are there for a reason.
I feel like that's still lawful evil.
Anyone know resurrection? Maybe we can kill Quincy and get the old one back.
I don't. It's not in my repertoire. Will he revert if he stopped attuning to the sword?
The attunement is complete.
So no.
Your friend is gone.
Okay. What happens if he unattunes to the sword? Or is that even possible?
I'll
Of course,
double
he's got a new goal.
free me from this evil sword. I'll double
So
check
evil about it.
I'll double check the stat block, but Yeah, Quincy, I'll work with you if you want to. I'll send you the stab block on the sword, the full one, and if you want to make some adjustments, I'll be pretty lenient. I mean, this is, you know. Yael turns to your party, and then with almost a celestial salute, she says, I believe in you all, and I think you can bring this lair of Avernus to a better state, and maybe even save my old friend Zariel. I believe that you are the last hope that anyone here has in redeeming this one. Please go to the fallen angel, bring her the sword. Maybe she can use it to redeem herself somehow.
We're not gonna give Zariel the newly found attuned sword thingy that made our guy kings. This is crazy.
Please, for the sake of my friend, you must listen.
I don't think so.
It's kind of looking like an eye for an eye to me. You took our friend, turned him into something he's not.
We're not gonna get him back. Even if he gives us the sword, he's still gonna be that.
Wait, we're in hell. Can we just go look for Quincy? Maybe he's dead.
We can find a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I can help you. I think I might know where Quincy is.
You can check Gilmore's.
Gilmore doesn't trade in people. Oh my god, that's so immature. That is like so... I know like this is the evil Gilmore because he's in Avernus, but I think okay, I shouldn't have said that. I know that the Avernus... Okay, I know that the Gilmore in Dis actually does slave, and he does trade in people, but this one's good.
Well, no matter what we do, we probably get out of here.
Follow me this way.
Yeah.
And, following Lulu out of the Bleeding Citadel, you guys make your way back through the twisted maze of blood tunnels underneath the scab, out and emerge into a dark chasm gapes between crumbling volcanoes that spew lava and smoke into a hateful sky. The air trembles with the bellowing of some monstrous creature in the dark depths of the chasm. Free me! Bring me my hammer! Free me!
Is he trapped again?
I think it's a different demon. Seems to be a theme.
Oh no, now I gotta help him.
He's a demon, so you'd
God
probably
damn
want
it.
to kill him.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna free him and then I'm gonna stab him in the back. Maybe the front. I am lawful good. Stab him in the front.
Coming directly towards the rumbling, the earth shakes around you as little boulders fall down the cavernous sides of this chasm. You see before you, chained down to the ground. I think this is an air giant? Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure you see an air giant. Just a giant. Giant, flat giant.
Hailstone, cloud, fire, storm.
Frost giant. There it is.
Ooh, not a demon.
Not a demon.
Where's my hammer? Bring me my hammer!
Can we keep it?
The giant, you mean? Or his hammer?
He might be able to.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, see if this was the type of pet you like to collect instead of that shitty little demon, I'm all on board.
Charisma save, Wookie?
Sure.
Try to convince them just to be your pet.
Oh, how unfortunate.
13.
No.
No.
Alright, the effects of charmed person. Hold it.
Well, charm person isn't gonna last forever.
Well, not forever, but it gives me time to have them willingly fail what I want to use afterwards.
True.
Oh man.
So yeah. Just gonna have them like kneel down for a second.
You guys get down to the end of this deep chasm on the other side of the Bleeding Citadel, and you see this shackled frost giant, chained by ever-tightening magical chains that prevent him from casting spells. Kostchtchie squats in a 10-foot deep, 80-foot diameter pool of black tar in a cavern at the bottom of the chasm, his hands chained behind him, reeling in unholy screams and vile epithets can be heard for miles. And then you charm him.
Cool, yeah. I'm gonna use Modify Memory on him.
Oh no.
Okay, he fails.
Of course he does. So, with the Modify Memory, I'm gonna get rid of the charm person, and then I'm gonna edit it to where he thinks I'm like long lost best friend, like indebted to me, absolutely would do anything for me, would die for me if possible.
Asclepius, it's been so long since I've seen you, my best friend. Hey, kill this Mazer fellow over here. This son of a bitch has been torturing me for eons. And you look over and you see a chain devil half submerged in the tar, trying to hide himself by piling more tar up onto himself.
Does he
Oh.
look dead?
No.
Down for some killing, and I'll attack him.
Alrighty, I'll leave it to you.
The chain devil.
I won't even make you guys roll. You guys make quick work the chain devil. Chop, chop. How do you want to kill him?
Slowly and painfully.
Yeah, you look over Asclepius and just see this chain devil being dunked, waterboarded with tar over and over again.
Someone had to do it.
I'll
Tortured you
I'll
for-
just start laughing and maniacally as I'm trying to give at least a little bit of redemption for the torture he inflicted on others. Let's go with that.
And the massive demon, the massive demon lord Kostchtchie rises up out of the black tar. Big grin on his face, seeing the chain devil slowly tortured to death as he has been tortured for a few eons himself. Oh, thanks a lot, Asclepius. This guy's a real pain in the ass. I really feel like I can really spread my wings and go get my hammer back from Zariel.
Oh, well, how convenient. You know, you just head towards Zariel.
Yeah, speaking of Zariel.
Indeed. We have literal Angel Quincy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure
still
he won't mind, right?
Not at
You don't
all.
mind,
I'm looking to get my hammer back, Matlock, which Zariel stole from me.
Flippy's gonna undo his chains real quick.
Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, so much better.
Yeah, Quincy,
Okay.
look at this poor frost giant, right?
Yeah.
Look at this poor frost giant. He's been tortured. His hammer's been stolen. We have to help him, right?
Well, I was gonna help him anyway. Yeah.
I know.
He needs so much help. So much
Yeah.
help. I feel
He's
like
just
once
a
we get him back
poor,
home, we should
helpless
build him a
frost
cabin.
giant.
Yeah. Definitely, once we get him back home, I'm gonna help build him a nice cabin.
No,
Yeah,
that sounds
Full
that sounds
Right.
perfect.
Quincy just has absolute pain in his eyes after saying that.
It's a difficult adjustment for Quincy, I could tell.
Nothing I can do for you, man. He said magic doesn't do anything, so.
Sorry that you injustice Quincy. Will continue to be equal 3 times as hard for you.
Grunts of disagreement from Kalen.
What's really fucked up? Some of the gear I brought with me, I don't believe it would be used by a lawful good character. Such as poisons, alchemist fire. I don't even know why I brought that. It sounded cool.
Alchemist fire is really good.
I have a random ass pot in my fucking gear
Just a
though.
pot.
Just a pot, iron pot. Yeah, just an iron pot. No fucking
Okay.
clue why.
Best weapon good in the game.
Yeah. Do you need a rowboat? I got one of those.
I've got a portable battering ram.
I have an immovable rod.
I have an immovable rod.
Nice.
Heyo, nice.
You guys
I
care.
I've got a
4,000 ball bearings.
I've got a horse. Do we need a horse? It's in my pocket.
I have 2 different kinds of hammers.
All right, guys, that's gonna end the session this week.
Alright.
Alrighty. Oh,
Thanks
I
for
got
playing.
2 healing potions I've never used.
I have 48 potions of healing.
Can we take a long
48.
That's a lot.
God damn.
Like at this point, I didn't even know what I had left to spend money on.
I bought 2 tomes to increase my intelligence.
Before we knew we could buy magic items, I had an airship and like 500 casks of black powder, and I was just gonna fly around with a zombie crew and drop black powder bombs on people.
Hell yeah, that's some
I have
Assad
32
shit.
bang. See what else I got. I got